Macca's Guides.
Hey guys, Macca here, continuing on with Murdered Soul Suspect with the Collectibles guide. This is the museum, and warning, 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 before we get started, all of these are missable, and if you exit this level without getting all of them, you will need to restart your entire playthrough. So triple check that you got all 31 in this video before you exit the level in order to get all the collectibles. From the beginning, walk through the museum into the back area here where you will find a plaque next to this train. Moving on from this plaque, if we go to the right hand side, you can actually see the next collectible on my screen glowing blue in the back of the area here. You'll want to obviously run up to it and pick it up. You will get a slew of achievements as we do in every level. But again, warning, you need to get all 31 of these unless you want to start from the very beginning of the game just to unlock your last few achievements. Continuing on, from the last collectible, just go behind the train this time and you'll find your rock. This rock is the unique artifact of this level, the museum. Collecting all of these will unlock an achievement for you. Kind of coming back from where we came from, the wall in front of me is actually what we came out of. So if you go back to that wall, you'll find a collectible trial book right next to it. Then you'll walk through it and you'll end up on the other side of the tickets area from where you spawned. Behind that wall is where we spawned. If you go into this ticket booth right here, this level is a little bit confusing based on the fact that there's so many walls that glow blue, which means you can't get through them. Get that collectible from the tickets, move forward through here, and walk across the museum from where we just came. Here I am walking across slowly. I'm going to run a little bit just to speed it up. And take a slight left turn into here where you'll see a train car. And if you see this train car, you can collect the plaque right next to it. Moving on, number 7. Exiting the door we just came in. Turn slightly to your left and run that way. That's kind of basically where we came from. That's kind of where the level starts. It's like a door to the side, but it makes sense to do it in this way. It's you'll see exactly why in a bit here. We'll pick up this collectible in the ticket booth behind where we spawned in the museum, and now we'll head kind of back to where the open area where we came from. So if we turn around and head back out this door here, you'll see all these exhibits. You might want to look at them to make sure you get your clues. You will need to do the investigation pretty soon to continue on with the collectibles anyways. So now that we come into this room with the whole pool areas of the demons, just use the exhibits to keep yourself safe. And what we're going for right here, I'll actually zoom in on the door for you guys. It's the janitor's closet, and inside of this closet there is one collectible to the left. Then if we pick that up and turn around, we'll see 2 more on the right hand side, a rock inside of this area, as well as I believe what is a, let's see here, a trial book, or is that a plaque? That is a Salem's history map or something. And then we'll turn around and head out of the janitor's closet. Make sure you watch out for these pools. You can't teleport across them, so you just have to walk through the exhibits here as I'm doing. And that's it right there. If you look slightly to the right hand side, that's the janitor's closet I just came out of. Pick up this, and that should be 11 out of 31. And if we turn around 180 degrees and look all the way down this hallway, it can be a little bit hard to see, but there is a collectible all the way at the end of this hallway, which we are going for now. Just watch out for these pools so you don't die, and that's the collectible that I'm looking at right now. I'm just going to run around here and make sure I don't die. And pick it up. Now, after picking this one up, you will have to complete the investigation using the 7 clues in the main area to continue on, so make sure you do that. And now that we've completed the investigation from the main gallery or the main museum part, we can come out this door, go through here. This door will now be open. If it's not open, that means you haven't concluded the investigation. Walk through this train track, and as we come here, we will be startled by this train, which is completely normal. Turn to your right hand side into the washroom here where we'll find a rock and obviously pick it up. Now moving on to number 14, this one involves a little bit of timing and a little bit of sprinting. So as soon as the train passes you, sprint up and go to the left. Now what you're going to want to do is use your teleportation in order to teleport across the train tracks into this little cove where you can pick up a collectible. Now I did die, but going from this collectible on, we have to actually go across the train tracks using our teleportation again. And make sure you don't teleport into the train or you will die. And once we're in this next area, you can pick up this history trial book. And if we go to the left-hand side door, we can pick up another rock. So that's going to be already 16. We're halfway done, not too bad. Moving on, you see the train coming in front of us. You'll see the sign that says stairs. We're looking for the restoration room at this point in the game. If we teleport across, the train will come across these stairs. Once it's clear, make sure you sprint across, up the stairs, and then to your left, here you'll see 2 police officers that are talking, or rather security guards. And if we go into this room, which is super, super quiet, on the left-hand side, we will find 1 collectible. Obviously, scan it and collect it, as we always do. It's a rock. Turn around behind you, and you will have, I think, like 3 or 4 collectibles, all pretty close to each other. There are sometimes demons in this area, from what I believe, so watch out for them. If we go across the opposite side of where we just were, you'll find 1 rock right here. This is in the corner opposite of the last collectible. And then we'll find another rock right here. These are kind of on the way to the objective of the game, so you don't really have to worry about missing them. You should see them. That's the plan, at least. And now eventually you'll make it through these doors, which it says on the sign right there. You'll want to keep an eye out for that sign. And right beyond the doors to your right-hand side in this little corner, you can find your next collectible. Then if you walk forward, you will have a small cutscene. And after that cutscene, you're going to want to go up this small spirally staircase. Follow the handrail and just keep tight to it. And at the top of the stairs to the left, right next to the handrail or the balcony, you will find your next collectible. Not too bad either. Number 22. This one also a small cutscene will happen, which I have edited out. All the final collectibles will be in this area and are pretty easy. Once we come into this final investigation area, make sure you don't finish this investigation, or else, you know, you might not get all the collectibles. We'll find a drawing on the wall to the right-hand side of where we entered. Then if we follow in a counterclockwise motion around the outside of the room, we find a rock right there. Following along after this collectible to our 24th, again, we're going counterclockwise from the entrance through this door, and then we'll see another door in front of us. Through that door, you'll end up in an office with a profile, I believe, on the desk. You'll want to pick it up, obviously. It'll start a cutscene, which you can skip. Don't worry about that. Then to our left, we'll want to go out these doors, and there's a whole bunch of collectibles in this room. But before we get them, go to the right-hand side into this small room. There's the sign. I can't read them because they're too small when I preview my editing screen. But inside of this room, you'll find 1 collectible. And I actually unlocked my achievement 1 collectible early, so keep that in mind. Here's a plaque where you should unlock your Collector 100 achievement if you're following along. Or 150, rather. And there's another book. And if we continue on, turn to your left slightly, there is another book, which will be your 28th out of 31 collectibles. I actually accidentally picked up a collectible in Salem in between levels, so you should be unlocking achievements 1 collectible after me for those. And that was my final rock, which will unlock a achievement for you. And after that, come into this room, which is the 3rd floor gallery, 3rd room something gallery. And inside on one corner, you'll find a trial book. Then if we go around the room counterclockwise into this corner, you will find another trial book. And then if we look forward on the wall that I'm facing, you'll find I believe a girl's drawing, which will be 31 for 31. Triple check that you have all of these, because you don't want to restart the whole game just because you missed one. You should have something similar to what I have on my screen right now. And thanks for watching, guys. Click here for the second visit to the church, which will allow us access to the second floor. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe if you found the video useful. Visit my channel or click on any of these buttons here. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Peace.